We would never say like, why is English important now, right? Or why is math important now, right? We wouldn't question those things. Because African Americans are so important to this country, this program, this discipline is always going to be important.
Here in Birmingham, dealing with a very rich civil rights and human rights history, I think it provides opportunity for research.
You can walk the ground that these soldiers for justice, these ancestors, you can walk the ground that they walked. So it's an opportunity to learn and study in this sacred space.
This program has been around for 22 years, and the program has been very resilient.
It is growing, it is building, it is thriving. Folks actually care about you, and they're invested in you and your personhood.
I really feel that the department, as well as the faculty, helped me to personalize my experience, not only as a Black college student, but also as a Black woman.
For me, it set up a standard of excellence that I didn't necessarily get in other areas. The things that I began to see and learn shifted how I felt about myself, how I felt about being a person of African descent, and I wanted to disseminate this information however I could. So this is a program that is definitely scholarly, it's definitely rigorous. For a lot of people, it is an eye-opening situation.
I think a lot of times when we talk about like African American history, when we talk about like slavery and things like that, we're saying, oh, it's so long ago. But if we're able to draw these like connections between what happened in the past and what's happening now, we can see that none of this is divorced, right? That all of this is still important to learn.
It prepared me to think locally and globally, someone who is community engaged, community focused. It taught me to think critically about culture, the genius and brilliance of culture.
African American history and culture and the African American experience, it's living culture that you can learn from the past and the present and then see where we're going to go as far as the future.